Here with Doug Dykstra of Platte Creek Brewing on the initial Hoppy Talk. And Doug, you have a beer. Let me just ask you point blank, how are you selected? There's not as many as other states. How did Platte Brewing get approached as far as having a commemorative beer?
Right. I actually like to say right place, right time. They were looking for some samples of beers. I have a son that was in Pierre. He was close to the Historical Society. He came home one weekend, we gave him some samples, he brought it over to him, and one of them hit really well with him.
And that's something I didn't realize until today when you guys, that it was a promotion with the Historical Society.
Correct.
A great opportunity to tie into that.
Yes, we are so excited about that part of it. Mainly because we are also hit with the history part of everything. We work out of an older building as well. It's a 100-year-old building. Most of our beer names have like a historical fact to them as well. And so it's a great fit for us and actually for them too.
So Geddes people, you went into, I enjoyed it when you had this talking about where Geddes is.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Platte Brewing a few years ago, so I know where it is, and it's kind of an out-of-the-way thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are the difficulties of operating a brewery in Geddes? I mean, you must have had great local support.
Right. 152 people. We have a great friend base. We have a great community base. Another thing that people probably don't realize is that Geddes is very close to the Missouri River. And so there's a lot of weekend campers that come down and spend all weekend there. And so our summers have a lot of the weekend ones. The other difficulty would be probably, we 152 people, Platte's a little ways away with 1,100 people. We need more people, so we have to keep thinking. We have to keep doing different things, different events, anything to try and get the people involved and in there.
Let's talk about your America 250 brew. And as I understand, we're going to hear a lot more about this over the next year before leading into the 250 celebration next year.
Right.
What made you select this specific beer for this?
An American lager. First and foremost, American lager. We built it out of Pilsner, and it also has a corn base to it. The corn base, we wanted our farmers to actually feel that they were part of building this beer along with us. Very agricultural area, so that part was very important to us. It was also a lighter beer, and I know I haven't really said this part either, but we kind of joked that the governor wanted an IPA, and he kind of got outvoted on some of this because the other committee members wanted something a little more lighter that hit more of the community, more of a bigger base of people, I guess you could say. So.
And just tasting, I've had that particular brew down in your brewery, and just kind of reminded me when I had a sample of how light it is. If people are worried about hoppiness, and I hear that term a lot,
right.
And even though I'm not sure why they mean to say it, I think it's just a catchphrase, but it doesn't have a lot that jumps out to you as far as over hoppy.
Right. And for the majority of people, there's a lot of beer lovers out there, and they do like the really hoppy. But for the majority of people, they do like something a little bit lighter, something more like in between your Busch Lights, your Miller Lights, Ultras. We tried to stay a little bit more towards that end with this one.
So as far as marketing for the Historical Society, what do we look for more information coming in the coming months?
Yep. So not only watch their websites, watch our websites, PlatteCreekBrew.com. You're going to see some news articles that come out about this. There's great events that we can go to all around the state. Even over the winter time, there's great events that we can be a part of. And then everything I think for us will lead up to next year's state fair as well again. But the main thing is, this is a merchandising thing. We want the merchandise to sell because the proceeds of that are going to go to the Historical Society. We're really excited about that we can be part of the donation process for the whole thing.
All right, thank you very much, and congratulations, Doug.
All right, thank you.